Have you ever wondered how a small idea from a tiny college dorm room could change the entire world forever? Today, we dive deeper into the incredible story of Mark Zuckerberg, the boy with a dream who built Facebook and became one of the youngest billionaires on Earth. But more importantly, he became a symbol of what happens when you believe in your ideas and work fearlessly for them. And guess what? At the end of this video, I'll ask you 3 questions about Mark's story so that you can practice your English. Listen carefully and get ready to practice your English skills. This is English Fuel, the channel where every story fuels your English learning and inspires your life. Today's story is about dreams, courage, failure, hard work, and the magic of never giving up. Mark Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984, in a quiet town called White Plains, New York. He grew up in a comfortable family. His father was a dentist, and his mother was a psychiatrist. From the beginning, Mark was different. While many kids were outside playing sports, Mark was inside, learning how computers worked. He wasn't just using computers, he was curious about how they were built, how they could be changed, and what new things they could do. One story tells us that when Mark was very young, he was so good at math and science that his parents hired a private computer tutor to teach him. But guess what? The tutor said that Mark learned faster than he could teach. That's right. Even as a child, Mark was already showing signs of a powerful mind. At just 12 years old, Mark built his first messaging program. He called it ZuckNet, and he used it to help his family communicate across their house. Imagine that. While other kids were playing hide and seek, Mark was building his own private internet. He didn't stop there. In high school, Mark also built games, a music player like Spotify, before Spotify even existed, and fun software projects just for his friends. It was clear Mark wasn't just a student. He was an inventor. Later, Mark was accepted into Harvard University, one of the best and hardest to enter schools in the world. At Harvard, he didn't slow down. He continued coding every night, drinking coffee, thinking of new ideas, and dreaming of bigger futures. One night, he built a website called Facemash, a simple idea where students could compare each other's photos for fun. Facemash spread like wildfire across Harvard. In just a few hours, hundreds of students were using it. In fact, it became so popular so fast that it crashed Harvard's entire computer network. Yes, Mark got into a bit of trouble for that. But even from this mistake, Mark learned something powerful. People love to connect. People love to share. And when you give people a way to express themselves online, magic happens. This small, crazy experiment planted the seed for something much bigger. Facebook. In 2004, inside his simple Harvard dorm room, Mark and a few of his friends launched a new project. At first, they called it the Facebook. It was only meant for Harvard students. But soon, Yale wanted it, then Stanford, then MIT, and soon, thousands of students from universities across the United States were begging to join. Mark realized he had something much bigger than just a student project. So he made a hard decision. He dropped out of Harvard. He moved to California, and he started building Facebook full-time. It was a risky move. He had no guarantees. He had no big company to back him up. Just an idea, some friends, and an unshakable belief. But the journey wasn't easy. Mark faced lawsuits, people who claimed they had the idea first. He faced betrayal. Some friends turned against him. He made mistakes, big ones. Sometimes he worked for days without sleeping properly. There were moments when he could have given up, but he didn't. He remembered the reason he started, to connect people around the world. Today, Facebook, now known as Meta, owns Instagram, WhatsApp, and many other companies. It connects billions of people every single day. Mark Zuckerberg became one of the richest people alive. But what makes him truly inspiring isn't just his money. It's his mindset. Always curious, always learning, always moving forward. Mark once said, "Move fast and break things. If you are not breaking things, you are not moving fast enough." He teaches us a great lesson. It's better to try and fail than to never try at all. And the same is true for you, my friend, learning English. Every time you speak, listen, practice, even when it's hard, you are moving closer to fluency. Start small. Believe in your ideas. Keep learning. Keep creating. Never give up, even when it gets difficult. Just like Mark didn't become a tech genius overnight, you won't become fluent overnight either. But step by step, with each video, each new word, each brave sentence, you are building something amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today on English Fuel. If you enjoyed this longer, deeper story about Mark Zuckerberg, please like the video, share it with a friend who loves learning, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that help you learn English the real way. And now, your 3 questions. Please answer them in the comments. 1. What was the name of the first messaging program that Mark built as a child? 2. What important lesson did Mark learn from creating Facemash? 3. What is one quality that helped Mark succeed even when he faced problems? Bonus challenge. Write one sentence in English starting with, "If I believe in my ideas, I can." I can't wait to read your answers and help you grow. Keep learning, keep dreaming, and keep fueling your future with English. See you in the next story.